What is good, you guys? I want to give you 5 essential strength training tips, okay, that you can follow for your fitness journey. Number 1 is don't constantly change up your program. Stick to the same exercises as much as possible. Once you figure out a routine for yourself, once you figure out what works with your schedule, your lifestyle, your goals, stick to the same exercises. You don't have to keep doing a whole lot of exercises, which is why it's good to work with a trainer that understands different muscle groups, right? Because you could be doing the same movement, working the same muscle, it's just named a different exercises. It's just a different style, right? But you're pretty much going to be targeting the same thing. So when you find a program that works with your schedule, stick to it for a very long time because you want to improve in that exercise, okay? If you constantly change up your exercise that you're doing, the exercise selection, it's going to be a lot harder for you to make progress since you're switching things up constantly, right? Number 2, you hear people saying like it's not about the reps, lift heavy as possible, or it's not about the weight, it's about the quality of your reps. And look, both are true. So you want to listen to both advice. Hit the heaviest amount of weight you can possibly do, hitting the required rep range that you're aiming for, right? So if your rep range is anywhere from like 8 to 12, as an example, pick the heaviest possible weight that you can do and ensure that you can hit 8 to 12 reps, with good form, okay? Don't pick a weight that you're struggling with, that's too much weight, and your form starts looking shitty. Don't pick a weight that's too easy where you can do 20 reps, but you decide to stop at 8. Pick a weight where it's the heaviest that you can possibly do for the amount of reps that you're trying to get. Okay, that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is rest as long as you need. Don't be obnoxious about it, but rest as long as you need, right? And what I mean by that is like, let's say you just finished a heavy, hard set, right? You'll hear people say that for hypertrophy, anywhere from like 1 minute to 2 minutes or whatever, 60 to 90 seconds, whatever the case may be. But you want to rest until you feel mentally and completely ready, your body feels ready to hit your second or third set, to hit the set again and still hit the required rep range. If you don't feel ready to hit the required rep range with the weight that you're using, lighten up the weight. Go with a weight lighter, or just rest as much as you need to be able to hit the required reps, okay? Or lighten up the weight and see if that helps as well. But the goal would be to be able to hit the required reps with whatever given weight that you're trying to do. Tip number 4 is to track your sets and reps. Super, super important. If you don't track, you won't be able to manage your progress. If you don't track, you won't know what you did last time. You won't know that, oh man, I did 20 pounds. Why am I doing 15 pounds this time? You won't mentally be able to prepare to challenge yourself. And again, that's why it's so important to stick to the same exercises, because you're going to be tracking your reps. You're going to be tracking your sets. You're going to be tracking your weight, right? So track your sets, your reps, and your weight consistently. That way you can make progress over time. Tip number 5, got my fam here. What's most important is what you do outside. You can't outwork a bad diet. It's good to eat lean protein, fruits, vegetables, slow digesting carbs as majority of what you're eating. Eating the right amount of calories is super, super important for your strength to make good progress in the gym. Supplements can come in handy, like creatine. And really your sleep. Are you getting enough sleep? Your rest and recovery. So what you do outside of the gym is going to be so, so important in terms of, how you perform when you're in the gym. But that is it. That is all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope if you guys found these 5 tips helpful, make sure you just give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.